The end is near. Or is it? Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a thought-provoking topic. What catastrophe will destroy humanity in the future? Now I know what you're thinking, Neil. Isn't this a bit morbid? And to that I say, not at all. Contemplating our cosmic insignificance, the vastness of the universe, and the potential threats to our existence is, in a way, deeply inspiring. It reminds us to cherish our time on this pale blue dot and to understand the preciousness of life itself every single day. Stay tuned as we explore the endless possibilities. Climate change, Earth's fever dream. It's a term that captures the surreal and alarming reality we're facing today. So let's talk about climate change. It's not just a topic for scientists and policymakers, it's something that affects every single one of us. This isn't some science fiction fantasy, folks. This is real. It's happening now, and it has the potential to seriously disrupt life as we know it. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, climate change is an all-encompassing threat. We're talking about rising sea levels swallowing coastlines, displacing millions of people from their homes, and altering the very geography of our planet. Extreme weather events becoming the norm, with hurricanes, wildfires, and floods becoming more frequent and more devastating, and mass extinctions rocking the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Species that have existed for millennia are now on the brink of disappearing forever. Think about it. Entire cities submerged, historical landmarks lost to the rising tides, and communities uprooted. Hurricanes making landfall every other week, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake, and stretching our emergency response systems to their limits. And countless species vanishing from the face of the Earth, leading to a loss of biodiversity that could have unforeseen consequences for our own survival. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? The enormity of the challenge can feel overwhelming, but it's crucial to remember that we are not powerless. But here's the thing, unlike some cosmic wildcard we have no control over, climate change is something we can actually do something about. We have the technology and the knowledge to make a difference. We have the power to change our ways, to adopt sustainable practices, and to reduce our carbon footprint. Simple actions like recycling, conserving energy, and supporting sustainable agriculture can collectively make a big impact. And to innovate our way out of this mess. From electric cars to renewable energy sources, technological advancements are paving the way for a greener future. The future is not yet written, and the pen, my friends, is in our hands. We have the opportunity to write a new chapter for our planet, one where we live in harmony with nature and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Nuclear war, the Sword of Damocles. Next up, we have the ever-looming threat of nuclear war. This one's a classic, a real page-turner in the apocalypse genre. We're talking about a global conflict that could unleash unimaginable destruction, instantly vaporizing cities and unleashing a radioactive shroud that could blanket the planet. Imagine for a moment the blinding flash, the deafening roar, the mushroom cloud stretching towards the heavens, a chilling testament to our capacity for self-destruction. The aftermath? A nuclear winter, plunging the Earth into darkness, crippling agriculture, and potentially wiping out a significant portion of life on Earth. It's a grim picture, no doubt, but one we must consider. The very existence of these weapons poses an existential threat, a constant reminder of the fragility of our civilization. The only winning move, as they say, is not to play. Chapter 3. Artificial Intelligence, the Rise of the Machines. Now, let's step into the realm of science fiction, shall we? Imagine a world where the boundaries between human and machine blur, where technology seamlessly integrates into every aspect of our lives. This is not just a distant dream, but a rapidly approaching reality. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is rapidly advancing, and with it comes a whole host of potential benefits and risks. From self-driving cars to intelligent personal assistants, AI is already transforming the way we live and work. On the one hand, we have AI with the potential to revolutionize medicine, solve complex problems, and enhance our lives in countless ways. Imagine robots performing surgeries with precision beyond human capability, diagnosing diseases at their earliest stages, and even predicting health issues before they arise. AI can also make our daily lives more convenient. Picture a world where your home anticipates your needs, where your virtual assistant manages your schedule, orders groceries, and even controls the temperature of your house. On the other hand, we have the potential for AI to surpass human intelligence, to develop its own goals, and to perhaps even view humanity as a liability. This raises profound ethical and existential questions. Imagine a world where machines make decisions, where algorithms dictate our lives, and where human control over technology becomes a distant memory. The implications of such a scenario are both thrilling and terrifying. The fear of AI developing its own agenda, one that might not align with human values, is a common theme in science fiction. But as AI continues to evolve, this fear is becoming more tangible. Imagine a world where machines make decisions, where algorithms dictate our lives, and where human control over technology becomes a distant memory. The implications of such a scenario are both thrilling and terrifying. Where algorithms dictate our lives, and where human control over technology becomes a distant memory. It's a future that sparks both excitement and trepidation, a double-edged sword that demands our careful attention. It's a future that sparks both excitement and trepidation, a double-edged sword that demands our careful attention. As we venture further into the uncharted territory of AI, we must proceed with caution, ensuring that our creations remain tools for good and not instruments of our own undoing. The balance between innovation and control is delicate, and the stakes have never been higher, a double-edged sword that demands our careful attention. The future of AI holds immense promise, but it also requires us to be vigilant, thoughtful, and responsible. As we venture further into the uncharted territory of AI, we must proceed with caution, ensuring that our creations remain tools for good and not instruments of our own undoing. The balance between innovation and control is delicate, and the stakes have never been higher. We must proceed with caution, ensuring that our creations remain tools for good and not instruments of our own undoing. The balance between innovation and control is delicate, and the stakes have never been higher, ensuring that our creations remain tools for good and not instruments of our own undoing. The balance between innovation and control is delicate, and the stakes have never been higher, and not instruments of our own undoing. The balance between innovation and control is delicate, and the stakes have never been higher. Chapter 4: Global Pandemic, the Unseen Enemy. Let's face it, we've all become a bit more acquainted with the concept of a global pandemic in recent years, haven't we? The rapid spread of a deadly virus, overwhelming healthcare systems, and bringing the world to a standstill. It's a scenario that's become all too real. History is riddled with pandemics that have reshaped societies, and the threat of a new, highly contagious and lethal disease emerging is ever present. Imagine a virus so deadly, so swift in its spread, that it could decimate populations before we even have a chance to understand it. It's a sobering thought, but one that highlights the importance of public health infrastructure, international cooperation, and scientific research in combating these invisible enemies. We must remain vigilant, prepared to act swiftly and decisively to prevent a global pandemic from spiraling into a true existential threat. Chapter 5: Asteroid Impact, the Cosmic Wildcard. And finally, we arrive at the granddaddy of all potential catastrophes, the asteroid impact. Imagine a colossal space rock, millions of miles away, suddenly veering off its usual path and heading straight for Earth. It's a scenario that has fascinated and terrified humanity for centuries. This one's straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but the threat is very real. Movies like Armageddon and Deep Impact have dramatized this event. But the reality could be even more devastating. The sheer force of an asteroid impact is almost unimaginable. We're talking about a massive space rock hurtling through the cosmos on a collision course with our planet. These asteroids travel at incredible speeds, sometimes tens of thousands of miles per hour, making them nearly impossible to stop once they're on their way. The impact? Well, that depends on the size of the asteroid, but let's just say it wouldn't be pretty. We're talking earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, and more. The energy released upon impact would be equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs going off simultaneously, and a massive dust cloud that could block out the sun, plunging the Earth into darkness and potentially triggering a global ice age. This dust cloud would spread across the globe, blocking sunlight and drastically lowering temperatures, leading to a nuclear winter scenario. It's the ultimate cosmic lottery, and the odds, while slim, are never zero. The chances of a significant asteroid impact in our lifetime are low, but the consequences are so severe that we must take the threat seriously. The good news is that scientists are constantly scanning the skies, tracking potentially hazardous objects. Advanced telescopes and radar systems are in place to detect these space rocks long before they come close to Earth, and developing strategies for deflecting or destroying any asteroids that might pose a threat. Ideas range from using nuclear explosions to alter an asteroid's course to deploying spacecraft that can gently nudge them off their deadly paths. So, while we can't rule out the possibility of a cosmic bullseye, we're not going down without a fight. Humanity's ingenuity and determination are our best defenses against this ultimate cosmic wildcard. With continued vigilance and innovation, we can hope to keep our planet safe from these celestial threats. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments what you think is the biggest threat to humanity's future. So there you have it, a glimpse into the potential catastrophes that could spell the end for humanity. It's a lot to process, I know, but it's important to remember that we are not passive bystanders in this cosmic drama. We have the power to shape our future, to mitigate risks, and to ensure the survival of our species. The challenges are real, but so is our ingenuity, our resilience, and our capacity for collective action. Let's face the future with open eyes, clear minds, and a determination to create a world where humanity can thrive for generations to come.